Okay, let's move on. But first, we've got to wear this protective suit.
Why?
You'll see. From the silos, our raw meal goes into the suspension preheaters to drive off remaining moisture and dissociation of carbon dioxide from carbonate. Computers are used to have precise calculation and monitoring of the right mix.
Whoa! What's that?
That's the kiln, our cooking oven. It's where the calcined hot meal or our ingredients goes in to get cooked.
So this is why we're wearing the suit. It sure looks hot in there.
Yep, it's about 1,350 to 1,450 degrees Celsius in temperature. And that's really hot. But it has to be for the raw meal to have a chemical reaction to produce a new mineral called clinker.
What's clinker?
I'll let Mr. Kiln tell you himself. Hello, Mr. Kiln! It's Dan, the engineer!
Well, hello there, Engineer Dan. And who's this?
This is CB. I'm telling him how cement is made, and he wants to know what clinker is.
Ah, well, clinker is the finished product of the cooked raw meal. It's... I've finished cooking. You can meet Clinker himself. Clinker, come out here.
Hot in there! Gotta cool down, Mr. Kiln! Gotta cool down! Hot in there! How do you cool down, Mr. Clinker?
Why, with fans, of course! Lots of fans!
Well, in you go into the clinker cooler then.
The burnt clinker passes from the rotary kiln to the clinker cooler, where fresh air rapidly cools the clinker. For a temperature of 1,300 degrees Celsius, the clinker is cooled to only a little over 100 degrees.
What's that?
That's a dedusting bag filter. You see, CB, the entire process of cement making creates a lot of dust. So a continuous emission monitoring system, or CEMS, is applied. This way, we can be sure there's no pollution in the air.
So everything is environment friendly?
Yes. The manufacturing plants take care of the environment around them because it's part of acting responsibly and taking care of nature.
Looks like clinker is cooled now.
Ah, that feels good. Well, see you around.
Where is he going?
To the clinker silos for storage. Don't worry. Clinker will be ready in no time for the next step.
Ah, yes. The next step. Cement grinding. Well, we have to go now, Mr. Kiln. Thanks for the info.
A pleasure, Engineer Dan. See you, CB.
Thanks, Mr. Kiln. See you.
Let's remove our suits first and put our safety gear on again. We're almost done making cement, but first, we need clinker again. Clinker, time to grind.
Already?
Where did he go?
Into the roller press for crushing. The high pressure between two rotating rollers grind clinker into smaller sizes. After this, clinker mixes with gypsum before going into the cement mill.
Is that the cement mill?
Yup, that's also called a ball mill. That's where clinker is going next, where steel balls will grind them finely into cement. But before storage in the cement silos, the ground product goes through a separator where the coarse cement is separated from the fine. They're now ready for packing and distributing.
Cool!
Pack takes place in specific pack houses done either manually or by automated packing machines. They're packed by the kilos or tons.
Wow! Awesome!
The cement are then dispatched to distributors via trucks, sometimes cargo vessels or barges.
Now I'm ready to be used to build buildings. Wow! So that's how I'm made.
Yep, that's your story, all right.
Can we go through the process again, Engineer Dan? I just want to make sure I got it right.
Sure. Let's do a recap of how to make cement. Okay, where does it all start?
The quarrying site where Dozer rips the rock sides for limestone.
Right. This is where raw material extraction takes place. The limestone are then loaded and hauled by dump trucks to the crusher machine.
Where the rocks are crushed into smaller pieces.
Right again! And this starts the second step, the raw material preparation. The crushed materials are transported via conveyor belts into the storage hall.
And shale, limestone, silica, and pyrite are poured into the feed bins and mixed together. Then, they go into the raw mill for drying and grinding to make the raw meal. I remember!
You're good! From the raw mill, they are stored into the raw meal silos to be homogenized and stored. Then we come to the exciting part.
Clinker production!
The raw meal goes into suspension preheaters, then into the rotary kiln for cooking at very high temperatures.
Mr. Kiln and Clinker!
Yes, the result of the cooking in the kiln is clinker, and this is cooled in the clinker cooler.
And after the cooler, clinker goes straight into the clinker silos because it sure was hot cooking.
That's right. Well, after storage, the clinker is crushed in the roller press and further ground in the cement mill with the gypsum and limestone. The fine cement is then stored in the cement silos, ready for packing and to be used.
And the end product is me!
Correct! Now you know how carefully Holcim makes quality cement bags like you, CB.
Wow! Knowing how I'm made makes me want to help build those buildings you were telling us about.
Yes, with good quality cement like you can help build strong bridges, skyscrapers, and roads.
But now I also know that Holcim not just produces cement.
That's right. Holcim maintains and lives by its standards of social responsibility and that of being a responsible corporate citizen by keeping the surrounding areas safe and clean. Every community near every Holcim plant retains a great natural environment.
Great! Thanks for everything, Engineer Dan.
So, ready to learn about building buildings? First of all, we get the plans and then all the material.